So it's the hometown hero Jack Gordon who starts on pole position in the Junior X30 class from Thomas Pegram, with Philip Hansen and Josh Thompson on row 2, Harry Platten and Angus Fender from Greetham, Hannigan, Gregory, Smith, Douglas, Dyson and Pitt. Away we go, and Gordon blasts into the lead on home turf. He knows this place like the back of his hand by now, so this will be no issue at all to lead from the front. Second position behind him, Philip Hansen, just trying to keep the door firmly shut on Harry Platten, who is in third position at the moment in the 41, down the back straight, and already Gordon looks as if he's got a very nice advantage here for a first lap. It's not dominant by any stretch of the imagination, but he's able to just control the pace at the front, and we got a big move there for sixth position in the mid-pack as Jack Gordon controls the pace at the front. Still in second place, Hansen from Harry Platten. Fourth position, that's the 31 of Tom Pegram, who has dropped down from the front row of the field. Josh Thompson there, the man from the Isle of Man, in fifth position.
Angus Fender going through the picture there on the 67 kart. He's down the field. He was right at the front of the field at Landau, of course, earlier in the season.
Oh, contact!
Penalty, and that is 15. Jake Douglas, collision with 16. Bailey Gregory. Have a look at the replay. Down into, well, you bet Gregory was on the brakes trying to stop sliding into the 15 kart, but unfortunately failed to stop it in time. And the man that's come off worse is Jake Douglas on that occasion. I was talking about Angus Fender before. That's Philip Hansen on the 44, the rookie for BKC. Angus Fender got that penalty at Landau. I did speak to Alan Bryant, the clerk of the course, about that penalty, and we of course showed it in slow motion that day. You may have seen it on TV, and I would like to make the point that the clerks of the course, Alan Bryant, Ken Potter, they do not get to see slow motion replays. So whilst we can slow it down and say, well, we thought he was hard done by, Alan Bryant and Ken Potter, the clerks of the course, have to deal with issues as they are either reported to them or that they see themselves. They can only deal with issues on that basis. They don't get to see our camera footage. They might see it in slow motion after the event. I understand that Angus has appealed that decision to the MSA, so it may get overturned. We'd have to see, but I just want to make that point that whatever you see here in the programmes, when we show slow motion replays, if something has not been dealt with, the clerks of the course can only deal with what they see themselves or what is reported to them.
Big tank slapper there from Harry Platten, the rookie who's running in second position at the moment behind Jack Gordon. Came into the left-hander and one wheel got on the grass, and did you see he had to wrestle with the car to keep it from barreling into a spin, and that's all it takes at this level. These karts are so tight and close and competitive.
It cost him 10 kart lengths, doesn't it? Clearly, you see that cost him. He's now 10 kart lengths behind the leader as the rest of the karts come through the final turn. So the man out front with the decent lead at the moment in the early stages, but still plenty of time left in this race. That's the 49 kart, Joshua Thompson, the Litchfield Motorsport on the Tony kart.
Yep, and he's chasing down Hansen, who is currently running in third position behind Harry Platten, who's still holding on to that second place at the moment, having started from down in fifth position. Platten has worked his way through the field very quickly and got into second position, but Gordon has got a massive advantage. He's up to third position. That looks like Thompson has finally made the move on the rookie Philip Hansen for third position. He looks to have made that stick, and hopefully will join the action down at ground level once again in time to see. Yes, there he is in third position on the Litchfield Motorsport machine, charging after second place Harry Platten.
Nice move there in the final turn from Josh Thompson. He's had a long trip this weekend, comes from the Isle of Man, home of the TT races and Nigel Mansell these days apparently, Jake.
And not, of course, forgetting those fantastic karting street races around the streets of the Isle of Man, which you'd need to be particularly brave to go and do nowadays.
Well, they used to do that. They haven't done it for a few years, but there is talk that they are going to be bringing back the Isle of Man street races, and that will be a very welcome sight indeed.
Gordon still leading then on home turf, and the battle for second position stepping up now because Josh Thompson is closing in on your man in second place, Harry Platten. This is a rookie versus an established guard, and Thompson is really starting to hassle the BRK factory driver, Harry Platten, in second position, who is doing his best to close in on the Canon Motorsport driver, Jack Gordon. But on home turf, nobody is going to take this victory away from him if Jack has anything to say about it.
Well, he's well clear, isn't he? Going through the final turn, across the start line now. He's got a good 1.5 second, 2 second lead to the chasing drivers behind. I'm not sure they're going to close that up. There's still plenty of time to go, but Jack looks comfortable out front. 41 in behind Harry Platten, the rookie. He's chased by Josh Thompson, Litchfield Motorsport driver.
Well, let's not forget that in the first final, a little bit earlier on, Jack Gordon only managed to beat Tom Pegram by 0.09 of a second. So this is completely the opposite type of drive for Jack Gordon. He won it by a whisker earlier on. Now he's trying to command and dominate from the front, and this is a perfect way of going about it. Up the inside comes Thompson. Beautiful late lunge there to absolutely hammer home that advantage. Second place now in front of Harry Platten. Fourth place getting onto the tail of them once again. This looks like a big challenge now from the 44, trying to close in once more. Philip Hansen, he wants to get that podium position, and he is closing back on Thompson and Hansen. So it is going to be very... Platten, sorry. Up the inside comes Platten to take that second position back. Thompson in third, and here's up the inside once more. Swapping positions then, Thompson and Platten, and this is going to be an absolute golden opportunity for Hansen. Here he comes, trying to make the move into third place. He can't quite get it done, but Platten holding on to that second place with one finger over the precipice, like you see in the old cartoons. He is desperately trying to hang on to that second place with Thompson and Hansen all over the back of him.
Angus Fender there, just holding on to sixth place at the moment. Looks like he's being hounded by Ethan Pitt, who started 13th and up to 7th, so he's made up 6 so far.
41, still hanging on to this second place. Harry Platten trying to maintain this advantage in front of Thompson. Hansen in fourth. Fifth position, Pegram, and sliding wide. That is how close the battle is at the moment between Fender and Pitt. They are pushing each other to the limit there through the right-hander. And I have a feeling that second through seventh is going to get much closer. Thompson on the inside, he tags Platten. Platten's going to run wide here, down to fourth position. So through to third comes Hansen. Thompson is now P2. Now, that is going to make Harry Platten a very unhappy chappy there. He's going to try and fight his way through. Up the inside comes Hansen. Platten through as well. Thompson down to fourth position. Here we go.
Platten lost 2 places in the final turn as a result of the contact, but he's got one back already. So it's the 44 of Hansen in second place. Platten still in third, looking at that place, trying to get that place back.
Well, Thompson's already taken it off him, so he's going to have to work harder again. Platten down to fourth place, and look who's catching all 3 of them. It's Pegram from the front row of the grid. He's only down in 5th position, so this is his moment to get himself back into contention here. And if they're not careful, then Fender and Pitt will come and join the party as well. So we have got ourselves a 6-way, potentially, fight for second place. Around the outside, this is going to be Pegram up the inside of Platten. He went left. That was a mistake. That opened the door for the 31 of Pegram to come through for fourth position, as once again the 44 of Philip Hansen just parks his cart. Look, he's given up on the victory. He's defending now. Thompson a little bit of loading, and Pegram is there as well. So it was very close indeed between those 3 on the last lap. Now it looks like it's going to be 4 of them battling for second place. Make that 6 if Fender and Pitt get any closer into the final turn, and no wonder the 44 Hansen is going defensive. He can't get the victory as we go into the final lap. He'll have a hard job to get that second position.
He's not going to get second. He's trying to hold on to what he's got. Jack Gordon's put in the fastest lap, 39.31. No surprises there, but it's all on here for the podium. Who's going to get the second and third spot? That's the question.
Hansen, Thompson, here comes Fender. He's going to have a big lunge. There's a bit of loading and there's a tiny bit of contact, but it's okay. Well, Pegram gets a bit of a shove. Fender's going to try and get 2 into 1. Fender's up the inside, so is Pitt. Brilliant opportunistic driving. Gordon takes the flag dominantly, but now there's one last chance to go for a decent position. It's not going to happen. Hansen gets second from Thompson in third, Fender in fourth, Pitt, Pegram and Platten. Absolutely brilliant stuff between them. Greetham is 8th position. Dyson comes home for 9th place in front of Mark Hannigan in 10th place. What an amazing battle on the final lap behind the man who is our victor, Jack Gordon.
Jack, comfortable victory for you. You must like this track.
Yeah, I had a bit of a disappointing start to the weekend, but it got better for me because I got put off in Heat 1. So I didn't really think I'd do that well, but I ended up winning, so it was good. And I'd just like to thank my mum and dad, everyone at Cannon Motorsport and Ogden Race Engines as well.
So a win for Gordon at Larkhall. Perhaps a McLaren is on the horizon one day. We'll finish up here with the Senior X30 class.